in Milwaukee. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Players and the Bearcats. And on the mound in this one, Nolan McLean. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. McLean, a righty that throws with power. 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. This is Willie Castro. And that one fouled off.
Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And that one hit to first, to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's Harper now. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. No outs, runners at first and second. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. It's gone. Grand slam. All muscle to center field. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 4-0. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here is Moncada. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Austin Wells digs in now. And it's fouled away.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
On the ground, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. DePaula makes his way towards it. And that is that. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab, Christopher Sanchez. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Acuna takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Max Clark. Hit on the ground to short. Betts tosses to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Adam Dunn. Foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air right field. And there's one away. Here's Mookie to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the players, the left fielder,
Willie Castro, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Inside ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. No question about this one. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Todo lo tuve que sudar, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Eso abajo me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Vamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando dándolo.
I feel like a champion.
Live from Blue River Stadium, Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Tahiti taking on Mobile.
Put it all on the line, definition of divine. Yeah, all I do is win, 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 win. Haters wanna hate, they ain't made top 10.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
I do left and I'm going with the win.
And on the mound now, Nolan McLean. What do you have on him?
Second baseman.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound.
Wow.
He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Ball, that's out.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball one.
That's in. Ball 2.
Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. But it's an infield hit. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number
1
2,
out man at
Alex
first. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ball 1.
Out to short. Betts flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the shortstop, number 50, Mookie Betts.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Got him. Now one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here comes
3,
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
And a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, there's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
All that wishing for a rollie got you wasting time.
We move ahead to the
Leading
top of the
off
second
for
now.
Tahiti,
Stepping
the
in,
catcher,
Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's a ball.
Nope,
Went
that's a
with
ball.
the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Willie Castro stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Luis Robert Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Josue De Paula, the next to hit. Laser, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Now this is a rocket to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. To the plate, save. It's 3-0. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That's ball 2.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-1. Runner takes off.
That ball's foul.
Foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Okamoto.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In there at the knees for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swinging a foul out of play. Sanchez in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. DePaula under it. 2 down. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
This one smoked on its way out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. So up next, Austin Wells. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's the third out. New inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bregman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hammer, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here, the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball one. Here's a 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Got him swinging. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Runners at second and third and one out. This is Willie Castro. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Robert up to bat next. Late.